So, first of all, happy 4th of July. On this Independence Day, I want to talk to you guys about making America great. And before you get off on something left or right, I want to say it's not going to be Republicans, it's not going to be Democrats, it's not going to be the government or policies that's going to make America great. There's only one way to make America great, and that's to put America in the hands of God. And some of you, that might sound stupid, that might sound cheesy, that might sound like an easy answer, but honestly, the only way we're going to see true change in America is by the power of God. I want to read a verse that most of you guys are probably familiar with. It's 2 Chronicles 7:14, and it says this: "If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear them from heaven, I will forgive their sin, and I will heal their land." So if you're looking at how do we heal America, how do we make America great, it's not policies, it's not Democrats, it's not Republicans, it's God. The first thing I want to point out is it says, "if my people who are called by my name." That's not the world. That's not everyone else out there. Those are the Christians. Those are the people that are called by God. Those are God's people called by His name, which means no matter what the world does, no matter what the world says, the only way that God can come and heal our nation is if us Christians do our part, right? The world's gonna sin. The world's gonna do bad things. There's evil in the world. They're gonna sin. They're gonna do bad things. That's what they do. We as Christians need to hold ourselves to a higher standard. The first thing they need to do is humble ourselves. Being humble is not being louder than the other person so that they hopefully hear you're right. It's not being prideful in debates. It's not saying, I'm right and anything you say is wrong. I've said this a ton of times and I'll say it again. We need more discussion in America and less debates. Discussion is when we're trying to actually hear the other person's point and understand their point of view and where they're coming from. Debates is trying to prove somebody else wrong. That's not doing any good. That's bringing more division. Discussion brings unity. Debates bring division. And we need more discussion, more coming together. Rich, poor, Democrat, Republican, black, white. We need to come together more and hear each other. We need to humble ourselves and we need to pray, because prayer changes things. America is not gonna get better by us hoping and wishing, and honestly, even us campaigning or protesting. I'm not saying that those things are bad. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a voice and you shouldn't vote and you shouldn't get involved in politics and policies, but that's ultimately not what's going to set the direction for our nation. That's ultimately not what's going to decide how great our nation is. It's going to be prayer. And if you as a Christian are yelling on Facebook and arguing with people online and protesting and doing rallies, but you're not praying for this country, if you're not praying for the leaders of this country and the people in this country, then you're missing the point and you're not gonna have the impact that God has called you to have in this nation. The other thing it talks about is turning from their wicked ways. And I'm not talking about the world here. That's the thing. We misunderstand. We think as Christians, it's our job to turn the other people from their wicked ways. Our job is to turn ourselves, to hold ourselves to a higher standard. We do these things. We humble ourselves, we turn from our wicked ways, and we pray and seek the face of God. That's when He'll heal our land, and that's what will make America great.